That's that earworm song I got stuck in my head lately. Welcome to the House of Ginger. I believe the song is called Dance Monkey by the Tones. Not the Tones, just Tones and I. Dance. Have we not all danced like monkeys this year? Dance for me, dance for me, monkey, monkey. Yeah, we have a little bit, just a little bit. We've danced a little monkey dance. For those crazy people who want to lord over us. But do we want to be lorded over? I think not. No, I think not. I think we prefer not to be lorded over. I think under my chair. Of course I do. Now that's just all discombobulated me. La 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 la. So, yeah. Dance Monkey. What the flip is this song about? Please do not ask me. I am clueless. But apparently, all the people that are bright and intelligent on YouTube, yeah, I know, I'm calling myself out too, have sung this song to the lyrics. Stranger things have happened. I don't know, my eyes are a bit dry today, so I'm not sure why. It is cold here in Florida. It is dry here in Florida. There's no humidity, so therefore my eyeballs are dried up too, apparently. And that's just not nice. Could be a ventriloquist this year, going into 2021. Hello. My name is Ginger. How are you? Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm really good at this. I had no idea. Look at my hidden talent. Discovered. Hello. My name is Ginger. Can you and I be friends? Super. Moving forward. Yes. So, what are we going to do? It's the end of 2020. Have we gone anywhere? No. Have we been able to have supper with friends? Virtually. Virtually a pain in the butt. Are we going to be cats or hamsters? Is that just not the cutest ornament? Thank you, Hallmark, for your continued ornaments. That is something that the lovely grandmom always gives to my husband. His grandmom always gives an ornament every year. This is the last ornament because she's passed away in early December, and December was her birthday. Woo. Rough month. Yes. All lives do matter. I will get on my political agenda because this is my personal stuff. Isn't that cute? There's the hamster. There's the hamster wheel. And there's the kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, kitty cat. Wow, 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 yeah. I do like a good kitty cat. I would like to have supper club. I would like to live boldly. I'd prefer to be a cat over a hamster any day. Meow. I need to get out more into nature. That is a fact. Unfortunately, I haven't done much, especially this December. Now, art, I have got to create some art, let alone go see some art. No, I'm not gonna go scuba diving. I could care less about scuba diving. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That's so random, and I can't push pause. So yeah, here we are. Choices to make before stepping into 2021. Travel. Ooh la la. I'm hopeful it's super cheap. I'm thinking train rides right now sound chill. I've taken one or two for work a couple years back. Super chill. Thinking about living boldly instead of blandly. I got some family people that need to take a step back and relax and take a chill and step out into nature. And I need to create some art. So I'm going to decide to go boldly into the art. And this is kind of a see things I haven't seen before. That's at the aquarium on the Gulf Coast in Tampa. So yeah, we're going to do some things this year. We're going to be the kitty cat and not the hamster on the wheel. So that said, some of you are probably aware. Some of you don't have work. And that getting on these Zoom calls is just the fascinatingest thing in the world. So can you imagine? Let's take a think real quick here. If we didn't, yes, it's a purple tank top, no stress. If we didn't have Skype, Skype kind of came first for us now. Let's not forget the good old Skype. If we didn't have Skype, if we didn't have Zoom, we didn't have FaceTime, if we didn't now have this new fangled thing on Facebook about making phone calls, which, sorry, men from foreign countries are really keen. If we didn't have those, do you think we'd have hunkered down like we did? I don't think we would have. I think we would have been crazy busy. We would have defied the orders. Yes, we would have. We would have run outside and screamed at our neighbors. I'm quite distant from my neighbors as it is. I mean, shoot, driveway to driveway? What do I got? 12 plus feet in all directions? I'm socially distanced without even trying. I'm socially challenged without even trying because guess what? All my neighbors are not my skin color. So freaking what? We still get along. We still say hi. We don't know each other that well because that's what neighborhoods are. What neighborhood? Walk me down that street. Show me that neighborhood that before 2020 happened, before the pandemic happened, that your neighborhood all lined up in a row were all peachy keen on a block party system. Did you have block parties? 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016? No, you probably didn't. Why? Because we're distant from people, no matter who they are, but majoritively our neighbors. Because even though they live 6 feet away or less, depending on where you live, or more, we don't know our neighbors. We don't know these people anymore. We don't have a clue who these people are anymore. We just don't. We don't have a clue. Yeah, feel free to comment if I'm wrong. But we don't have a clue about who our neighbors are. Sorry, I had to fix my volume junk there. We don't have a clue who our neighbors are. I can tell you the name of one in the immediate vicinity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And that's calculating from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't mean every household. No, no, no. There are households where I say hi to people, but I do not know their names. It's just a fact. Odd, you might say, yes, but they are also renters. I'm a quasi-renter myself, so sometimes people renting don't aim to get to know people. It's just fact. They might be there a year, they don't know how long they're staying, they don't want to get cuddle buddy up with their neighbors. You know what happens when you get cuddle buddy up with your neighbors? They need a cup of sugar, they need 5 eggs, etc., etc., etc. So that's what happens. We don't know our neighbors. Nah. But when we do know our neighbors, it is helpful. It is. Socially. It's got nothing to do with economics because it don't help nothing. However we all are economically. When you're going through the food bank line, you get extra potatoes. What do? You share. Yes, you do. That's what happens. Boy, do they like to give out potatoes. But it's better than putting the potatoes in a hole because that is what they had to do, these poor farmers. Potatoes were going in a hole. And fortunately for us, some people stepped in. We won't name names because y'all have a screaming frenzy about silly stuff, which I'm really not into this political crisis that we're having, unfortunately. It is a crisis. It's a crisis that we have a ridiculous situation going into 2021. It's just unfortunate on so many levels. But I don't want to talk politics. It's not my bag. My bag is trying to figure out why people are crazy at the end of 2020, let alone in the beginning of 2020, let alone somewhere in the middle of 2020. Have you been poked this year? Has somebody poked you? You know how Facebook used to have the poke? I'm going to poke you. I'm going to say hi and I'm going to poke you. God, I hate that. Don't poke me. Just say freaking hi. Don't poke. Don't come up and poke me. Say hello. How are you? What are you doing? You want to hang out with me? You want to do something? You want to sit in our car separately and talk through the windows, forward, backward, forward, like you do with cop cars. You know how they go forward, backward. So your windows are there. You can still socially distance, going for a boon. And you can, be social. Or you can sit in the back of your cars if you have SUV type things and the trunk opens up and you can sit in the back of your car and you can sip your cocoa and you can have a nice chat. Go for it. It's too cold to do that right now in the state of Florida. But what does happen is I have people in my life that I love, but they poke me. Why? Family and friends are most important the older we get. No doubt. I hate to say it, but 2020 has showed me my lack of social. Yeah, because I thought, like a fool, that my coworkers were friendly. Were going to be my friends. Like a fool, I walked into that trap big time. So, that said, when the layoff happened, we were all sad and we were morose and we were moved to stay in touch. Keep in touch. Don't let a day go by without saying hi. You know what's probably happening on Facebook right now that I can't access because I forgot my passwords? Oopsie doopsies. People are probably poking and saying hi on a platform. But what about the phone? What about this giant creature that you pay bajillions of dollars for every year? And text plans so that you're savvy. Savvy. What is that about? Let's take a step. How many people can you guess from my past job that I got laid off from? Like the fortunately, unfortunate 75% of us that did can't help a damn thing. It was travel and it's COVID. I don't blame these people. What I'm saying out loud is that your coworkers are not your friends. Don't fall into this trap. Just don't. Because I did. And sometimes it too, these people don't know me. These people haven't reached out to me. I've reached out to them. I have reached out and said hi. I've reached out and said hello. How are you? And nothing back. Nada zilch nada. Shh. All quiet on the Western Front. Strange. I think so. Because I honestly felt I was friendly. I honestly felt I got along with everybody. Pretty much like high school. I didn't have a clique. Didn't like a clique. I knew a lot of different people in high school. If you wore the dark punk clothing, I knew you. If you were a cheerleader, I knew you. Some of you are a lot more worth knowing than others on all levels. If you wore the preppy clothes, I knew you. If you were in the art school, I knew you. If you were of various persuasions of color, I knew you. There we are. People we know. Do we still have friends from high school? It's a rare thing. It's a rare treat. So rare, in fact, that no. Because I went to different schools. By the time I got to high school, it was 10th grade still. Does that age me or what? And there's the fly. Distraction. Could be a mosquito. Unfortunate. Feel the itch already. But yeah, no, I've got people from middle school that I'm still in touch with, but not high school. I just didn't form any lasting bonds. That's okay. It's quite alright. My life moved on. I didn't go to a 4-year college. Did I use that degree? No. Oopsie. There are opportunities that have happened along the way that I feel like that might have been something I stepped into earlier if I'd have really stepped into it, but I didn't. I didn't own it. I didn't grasp so much so who I was. And I think that's been a helpful thing for 2020. If you haven't grasped who you are, or at least what other people are trying to do and put baby in a corner, yeah. So figure out if you're the hamster stuck in the corner, stuck in the spinning wheel, stuck, or if you're the cat. Meow. Trying desperately not to be stuck in as a hamster. Trying, yeah, I did say desperately. Trying to get family off your back. God, if I only understood half the problems. I wish I did, but I don't, and that's okay. Some things you just don't need to know. But 2020 has done some funny things to people. It's caused them to react very fiercely to the strangest situations. I'm going to go back to the slideshow. I'm sorry, my eyes are driving me crazy. So, If anybody knows a good family psychologist, I'm up for it because I don't know what the heck's going on some days. Some days I think the world is going crazy. Because some days you're asked, stay put. We need you. We're sad. We need you. Stay put. Do what we say. Jump through hoops. Do what we say. And other days, it's we don't get together. We don't hang out. We're an open book. Why aren't you an open book? Well, what the frick am I supposed to tell you about? Every little thing I do? You don't want to know when I make boom boom. That's not the way I live. You know? I'm trying to step through the looking glass that became the crazy that happened to me in April. May. Maybe it was May. And then again, most recently. I'm going to try at my age to not care what other people think. But going forward into 2021, I'm going to do my best to own my skills, hone my skills, and create something amazing. I'm going to try. I can't make deep, dark promises, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be the kitty cat. I'm going to focus my energies on doing things that I want to do. That, yes, I have a life partner, me and my husband want to do together. I'm going to try to be more social because somehow that skipped a beat. I'm going to try to get out in nature. I'm definitely going to create more art. If I create some crazy stuff, it's going to be in the backyard. It's going to be a crazy thing. It'll be fun, but it might be crazy while I'm doing it. But Art Basel didn't happen. Shoot, I'm going to have Art Basel in my backyard. It's big enough. So yeah, this year, the house may have gotten smaller because we're in it more. The things we do may have changed a little bit. The things we want to do may have changed a lot. But we can burn down that house. Not literally, figuratively. I'm not an arsonist, people. Calm down. But we can rebuild, is my point. We can rebuild. We can start over. We can do everything through Christ who strengthens us. Verse, I know I'm sighing, but I'm sorry. It seems like I always get the sniffles. Whew, excuse me again. Oh, it's tacky. It's Proverbs 31. I'll start with 9, but you can read it before that. Proverbs 31:9. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. You can go on, but this happened to be the verse of the day. And I figured that was a good place to start. So that was Proverbs 31, verse 9 and 10. So no, I'm not setting you up for failure. You don't have to do everything that the Proverbs 31 woman does. Trust me, I'm not going there. No, because if anybody not want a virtue signal about cleaning their house, it is definitely not me. No. No, I understand completely. But you know, you made it. You made it to this point. It's been a little bit of torture, but we're here. We can do it. We can do it virtually. We can do it live and in person. Yes, we can. Live and in person and together. Because together we are stronger. So I hope going forward into 2021, you make some decisions, not resolutions. Everybody makes resolutions. Do we keep them? Never. Decisions. Make some decisions. Map out the path to fulfill those decisions. Baby steps, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Baby steps, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. And I look forward to chatting with you again in the new year. Thank you for coming to the House of Ginger. 2020, you have sucked. But 2020, you will be gone soon. And in 2021, all those things we promised ourselves we'd do in 2020, but we couldn't because of social distancing crisis. We're going to do it together in 2021. 2021. Together. Also, this is a symbol for what? You got to do this too. You got to do this too to get through the year. It's been the only thing that's helped me keep some level of sanity. Not every level of sanity, but some level of sanity. So thank you again. Subscribe to the House of Ginger. There's a website. .com. Real simple. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Roll into 2021 with some serious excitement in tow because it's going to get better. How can it not? Every day's a new day.